Yo, hey, what's up, everybody? This your man Mark, aka Reno's Emotion. Um, it's a slight update, you know what I'm saying? Uh, usually if I do anything different, I do a update. That's just where I am. I don't take something, do something without having. This is kind of like an update since I've used the cream. Have I realized anything or any changes or whatever? Um, and also it's a epiphany. Like, if you don't know what epiphany is, I really don't know what epiphany is. I mean, it's kind of seeing something, knowing something before it happens, or like certain like a wake up call. You know, like wake up. This is like my epiphany. First part is on the cream. Um, the cream, it does make you happy. It make you it made you very happy. I mean like very happy. Like very, very happy. I've been on the cream for a week and a day now. Because I started on Friday, so if you think about it. Friday, you probably can't even see my thing. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today's Wednesday, so that's 5 days in one day. So I have been on. But yeah, so I've been on the cream for a week and one day, and what I've realized is it does make me a little frisky. I look at a lot of women now in a different way. Like I feel like an animal looking at women now, and like my hormones is just everywhere, and they jumping around, just boing, 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 and I am trying to control them. So it's like I'm fine, but it's just it's like I'm looking at women like Happy Meals to a kid, to a kid. You know what I'm saying? A kid, like, oh, like, I don't know. I can't even explain it. It's just so that like really erotic. Um, so that's one of the reactions I've had since there. The cream. Um, I did start drinking a lot back on sodas again, so I'm trying to get myself focused off of that. Remember I said don't drink Coke. Tell me why one of my cravings is like Coke. And I don't usually drink. I drink mostly Fantas and orange Fanta and Welch's Minute Maid juice and cranberry juice and stuff like that. But I had a feeling for some water lately too, so I don't know how that works into it. But as far as any other changes, I really don't know if my voice has dropped. Some people have told me it has. Some like my voice has got deeper. I know that I work out more now, so I realized that my arm structures, they're skinny. They're starting to build out a little bit. My stomach it's getting definition on it. It's like ridiculous. And I don't even have to work out, and I'm getting definition, so it's crazy. But like I said, this is just only a week and one day in. I still got more time going on. Good news, I'm gonna be working at Walmart. Well, you already know I'm gonna be working at Walmart, but I got also hired through a staffing company to help remodel the Walmart I'm working at. So I'll be bankrolling in money. I thank God. He is the highest power. Yes, he is. So, but I had an epiphany today, and trying not to make this video too long. But I had an epiphany today. My epiphany was basically letting me know that things that I'm doing are not good for me, and it's not benefiting me. And I seen the outcome. I felt the outcome, not seen the outcome, but I actually felt it physically and witnessed it in my dream. What was to come if I didn't change. It's kind of like story, when the three ghosts come and help the man change, Scrooge to change his life, so he wouldn't go down the path of, of paying the price for all the rudeness all the things he done and said, and how he was living his life, and then he had a change of heart. That's kind of like it is for me, but it is on another level. As people, we use our body, we misuse our bodies, our temples, and I did the same thing, and I have done the same thing. We take our bodies for granted, and they work hard to keep us up. They will go overtime. Our bodies go overtime to make sure that we are in good health and in good conditions to do what we need to do in life, and yet we still keep taking advantage of our temples in a disrespectful manner. Me saying that is, in my epiphany, I was smoking and drinking, and I ended up almost choking on myself from drinking so much and smoking so many cigarettes that I witnessed myself dying in my dream. And it took my breath away, like it really did. God woke me up and he shook me, like yo, whatever you thinking this is not right. Because you think about it, even though most people don't think that alcohol is a drug, but my thing is, it is a drug. It's not maybe as hard of a drug as like heroin, PCP, crack, cocaine, all that. It might not be extreme as all them drugs is, but it is. It's a quick fix drug. And what I mean by quick fix drug is it's easy to get and it's cheap to get. It's an easy, quick drug to get. Alcohol can kill, just like methamphetamine, PCP, heroin, crack. All that can kill you, even though it's man-made. But you think about it, so is beer. Beer is man-made. Beer been around for a long time, but everybody said, well, it's not the beer that kills people, it's the people that take it in and they kill people. But you think about it, it's so easy to get and so cheap to get, to buy. It's an easy fix. That's about the quick, cheap fix I have ever met. Marijuana, shoot, that's like 20, 30, 40, that's 20, that's a dub. It's almost $50, that's almost $100. You almost spending so much money just on weed, get alone, just to keep that high going. But you can get a cheap bottle of liquor at a little convenience side store and try to get that same high, and most people overdo it. Like me, I don't overdo it, but I drink to try to cope with the day on certain things. Like I drink to deal with the issues without trying to create more issues. I was trying to deal with the few issues I had, but then I ended up creating more issues. And it wasn't a good thing because I'm not an everyday drinker, so I don't drink every day. Not an alcoholic, but what I was using it for is kind of things that alcoholics do. They use it for a cure for their problems, to deal with their everyday life. They do it to get high, trying to get that drunk high, get that level that they don't worry about anything, not have to care about anyone. They don't have to. It's kind of like an outgate for them. And me, I was doing it to deal with, like, if I got in an argument, I would go pop me a beer, like it was okay. And when I would do that, I would buy a pack of cigarettes. So I would smoke cigarettes and drink beer. Oh wow, bad combination. Getting alcohol poison. I can get alcohol poison, or I can just pollute my organs and get cancer. You know, cheap way is like intoxication. Cheap way to kill yourself. But you think about it, it is. It's so cheap. Cigarettes is probably what, about $4, maybe about $3 and some change now. Depends what kind of pack. Now, if you can't afford Newports, you get the Pall Malls because you know they a little bit cheaper. But either way, you still trying to replace the fixation that you used to supplying yourself with something generic, you know, that'll just do for a little while. Same thing with alcohol. You replace something, you could buy a bottle of gin, and even though they say they don't have no gin, you replace it with a bottle of vodka, you know, a little bit cheaper. So you're still trying to get something generic to give you that same, you know what I'm saying, that same effect of the other substance. Like I said, I witnessed myself in my dream. I was choking on myself. I couldn't swallow. And my pastor was there. It was crazy. Like my pastor was in the church, and he, I mean, not in the church, but he was beside me, and he witnessed me choking on myself. You know, and when you have a pastor that comes into your dream, that's like God telling you need to change something about yourself. You got to change that. And it said in the dream, it was like, look, Friday is it. That's it. It's done. And it wasn't like you were done. It's saying it's got to be done. That you've got to change this. You've got to kick this. You don't need something to substitute your emotions. You just deal with it, because that's part of life. And if you can't handle life, then you're gonna die. Sorry. Got cotton mouth. I'm back. Sorry. That's another thing I get. I think I got some water. Woo. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. Sorry. Got cotton mouth a little bit there. But so yeah, that's basically what it is. I'm not drinking no more. I'm not smoking cigarettes no more. I came in this world without taking anything, without drinking anything except milk from my mama. And I don't need to drink alcohol to have a good time and socialize with friends and family, or to kick it with homies. I don't need it. You know, I can do without it. I'd rather me see myself in a dream of me meeting the goals and the expectations I set out for myself than to see myself be taken out early because of me trying to use alcohol and cigarettes to cope with situations. You know, because I can control it. I say I can, and I do control it. I'm not a heavy drinker, but I still don't need to substitute my emotions with alcohol. And I definitely don't need to think I need to get that extra kick by smoking cigarettes. Because if you realize if you go to a bar and you go to a club, you ever realize that most people that drink, they smoke? I mean, really. If they go out to a club, they usually want to drink and then they want to smoke a cigarette. Now, see me, I used to smoke cigarettes. I used to smoke Black Mounts, but that's still bad, you know. I just changed one thing to another thing. You know, that's all I did. I stopped smoking one thing and tried something else and replaced that Black Mount with a cigarette. So it's still cancer is cancer. Nicotine is still nicotine. Alcohol is still alcohol, no matter what variant, no matter what they slap on that bottle. If they say this is water, and then they go and get another bottle and they don't say this kind of water name on it, and they pick up another bottle with a different another bottle of water and a different name, it's still gonna be water, regardless of what name it has on it. It's still water. Same thing. Cigarettes. It's the same old thing. Nicotine just got a different name. It's like brand new pair of Jordans. Jordan, same junk. Jordan got the same name on his shoe, but it's just different looking. It's something gives you illusion to think it's cool, it's awesome, it's the best thing in the world. But I don't want to sit up there and use some resources anymore to benefit myself. So that's what I'm saying, guys. You know. So my epiphany was, I gotta stop drinking. I gotta stop smoking cigarettes, or I don't see me being around that very, very long. And it's something that made me think about a lot of things. You know, stress also. I don't stress. That's why I stay young looking. People, you ask me why I look young for my age, because I don't stress anymore. It takes too much to stress about the little things. Look, I go by my serenity prayer every single day. God gives me the wisdom and the strength to worry about the things that I can change, and not to worry about the things that I can't. So I don't worry about it. If I can't change it, then I'm not going to worry about it. You know, it's no sense to worry about spilled milk. I mean, it's spilled already. So why are you worrying about it? Just clean it up. We get so caught up in worrying about what people think, that we forget how they to think for ourselves. And I don't want to be like that anymore. So, you know, I made some changes in my life, and I know they're going to benefit me for the right. And I'm fixing to, this is just going to be my year, man. This is going to be my year. For everything I want to accomplish in my life, it starts with this year. It's starting. I've got now 2 jobs. 2. Working for the same freaking company. One through a staffing agency and the other with the company. But either way, I'm still got a backup. I make sure I have a backup plan. And I had a backup plan, and it went the way it should have, and it went the way I wanted it to. So when one door opens, God opens another door. Don't worry about it. Stop thinking about stuff. Just don't use substance to cure your issues. Drugs is a hard fix. It costs too much. Alcohol is the same thing, but it's just cheaper. You feel me? Alright, so this is my story and my epiphany and my update on my transition and everything. So I just want to give you that 411, and I'm fixing to go and have some fun doing absolutely nothing yet. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do tomorrow. So yeah, but later, guys. Love you. This is your man Kamari, and I'm out.